Morning, everybody. Dr. Matthew Allen here with Evolution Chiropractic, and I'm here with Chris, and we're going to be talking about the decompression breath. So a lot of you I've been asking to, or I've been recommending to decompress yourself throughout the day. Oftentimes we live in a very compressed state at our desk, at our job, and so this breath in this sequence is going to open your body up and decompress you a little bit. So the way we're going to do this is, Chris, I actually want to start with your feet. So with our feet, I want you to think of 3 points of contact. Your ball of toe here, this point, and your heel. We're going to grab those and grip those into the ground. And our feet are going to be shoulder width apart. So they're not too wide, they're perfect right there. So Chris, I really want you to think about anchoring your feet into the ground and pulling midline. So your energy should be pulling midline. Put those toes down, Chris. Pull midline so your adductor muscles, your medial muscles in your legs should start to kick on. Your next thing you're going to do is play with your pelvis. So you don't want your pelvis to be pouring water out, and you don't want your pelvis to be holding too much water. You want to find a nice neutral pelvis. So play around with that. Don't pour it out. Don't tilt it back too much. Find a nice neutral pelvis. The next thing Chris is going to do is going to make a hang loose sign. So his thumbs are going to go to his bottom ribs, and his pinkies are going to go to his hip bones. With this next breath sequence, I want you to really think about getting really tall with your breath and getting really wide with your breath. This is really difficult to learn, but that just means there's more room for growth and expansion. So stick with this. This should be challenging. Okay, so Chris, what we're going to do is you're going to breathe however you want to breathe. You can breathe through your nose, you can breathe through your mouth, but I want you to take a nice big breath in and get really, really tall in your spine. And with your exhale, try not to collapse. So don't collapse, Chris, but breathe out. As Chris breathes out, we're going to draw your attention to his neck. So his chin should be back over his sternum, and it's almost like his occiput or his base of the skull is pulling up. So as Chris breathes, he's going to get really, really tall. And as he breathes out, his breath is not going to collapse him, and his navel is actually almost going to go back to his spine. So I'm going to recommend that you do this anytime throughout the day that you notice that you're in a compressed state. So if you're at your desk or if you're on your phone and you're like, man, I'm compressed, hang loose signs, get tall, start to contract your body isometrically, so you're just making a really tight feel. And then, Chris, go ahead and relax yourself. Cool. So this should be challenging. You should try to do this as many times as you can throughout the day, just to decompress the spine and to bring breath and space into your lungs.